Hello, my name is Bianco. In this video I will talk about Switzerland, about the pocket ammunition mainly. Pocket ammunition is, as best as I see, a typical Swiss thing. I never did hear of anything similar in the world. So, as you all may know, I left Switzerland 2007 with my green card and emigrated to USA. Prior that I was member in the Swiss military for many years. I joined 1990. I can't go too much into the details about what I all did do there, but in this video we talk about the Taschenmunition, the pocket ammunition. So as I left, I did not look much at the Swiss news for about 12 years. I simply had enough of the whole garbage there. So I did only see that later on, that also in 2007 the pocket ammunition, a canned box of ammunition that every Swiss soldier got home with their rifle or pistol got revoked. So basically they would get the gun home but not the ammunition. Now what is a pocket ammunition? That's why we have the corned beef here. So the pocket ammunition is a box of ammunition in 9mm. It's 50 rounds in 5.56, the Swiss version, the GP90 ammunition, basically a 5.56 NATO variation, is also 50 rounds, and the one that I had, for the older Sturmgewehr 57 SIG 550 variation, was 24 rounds in 7.5 by 55 Swiss. And the idea is that they packed a bit ammunition in a can, basically like a corned beef can. Now the 9mm and 5.56 did look actually like this. The one that I got, the 7.5mm, was a round, more longer, like a soup can, but they all used that unique key here to open it up. That's why that can is on the table. So without that key you had a hard time, basically you couldn't open it too easy, because after all it's live ammunition in it and you can't bang it around or stab it with a knife or what have you to open it up. It may go off. So some, like I did, also we put a clear tape over the opener so that sticks better on the can and don't open. So you were not allowed to open that ammunition, that can of ammunition. That's why that was in that canned container, and you got that home together with your military equipment after the first service that you had by the military. So you got all kinds of stuff home. The most known is the Swiss multi-tool, the Swiss Army knife, the little pocket knife. You got the assault rifle back home. If you had a pistol in the military instead of the rifle, you got that too. Sometimes you had both. And the gas mask, and the gas mask filter was in a similar not a metal but a plastic, but also sealed, so you could not misuse the gas mask, say on demonstration against that great government that we always had over there. So basically you could not open the ammunition. You could the whole stuff you get home, but you could not open the ammunition. That was only in case we have a war we get invaded, we have to see that is back in the day of the Cold War. I'm talking about the 90s. The Cold War, of course, did go down back then, but that was since World War II they got that ammunition basically. Starting in 1952. In between that was a bit different, but that is pre or my time, so it's hard to say exactly how it was. So anyway, in 2007 that got revoked and the people would not get ammunition home anymore. So they got the whole slew of material but no ammunition. I did not know it until about a year or two ago. I saw that by accident, but now we have some news about that, so that's why I make that video. So basically, typical Swiss, you had the gun but you did not have any ammunition. Great. It's gonna help you like a car without gasoline, or a glasses without glass in it. Anyway, completely stupid. So they did get rid of that because they had some people that did shoot themselves, and sometimes family members as well, criminals in that regards. In the first regard, it's your own right when you want to end your life. That is up to you and nobody else's. So of course they used that gun, but it did not look good for the liberals, so they banned the Taschenmunition, the cannon ammunition, so the people did not get that home. And apparently that's what the leftists say. Such matters that I just discussed did not happen that often anymore, at least not with military guns. So anyway, be it that way. So since we have the whole trouble with the war in Ukraine and the mass immigration and yeah, X troubles there in Europe, in Switzerland of course too, there were people in the military that said, hey, we need to change that again, we need to give the people ammunition, cannon ammunition again back home, so in case we have a trouble they actually have not only the rifle unloaded, or the pistol for that matter, but actually a bit ammunition too. It's only maximum like 50 rounds anyhow. What you can do with 50 rounds, but of course more than with an empty magazine. So yeah, they did try to change that again, and now currently they work on change it so that the people again get the pocket ammunition. Of course the leftists are completely against it. Even the Swiss government is against it. That is disgusting. That is a different matter. Again, the Swiss government was disgusting as long as I'm alive, or as long as I can remember, and that is today, in our days, not any better. So as a side note, now the leftists in Switzerland, plus together with the great example of government that they still have over there, they try to take away military firearms from the civilians. So you go to the military, you do the military service, and at the end, after a couple of years, if you if you do sport shooting like many do with the military rifle, you can ask that you can get it home. So they convert it from full auto to semi-auto, and you get it home, and now and then it's yours, and you can use it, of course, for sport purpose and be ready in case bad thing happen. And now those people wanna take that away. They say if you go 10 years, for 10 years, if you don't sport shoot with it, it needs to go back to the military. We want to take it away from you. So basically property that you own, they want to take away again. And I mean, who want to control that after 10 years and all that? You know, it's going to be a logistical nightmare on top of it, but nevertheless, they want to try to take it away. So, absolute disgusting things in Switzerland. I hope they get the ammunition, the pocket ammunition for everybody back, so that they at least have the ammunition. And as I say, or how I did back then, I mean, with 24 rounds, that would not work much. That it was a full magazine for my Sturmgewehr 57, and I had to travel to the meeting point. I can't go too much into the details because that meeting point is quite likely still in use nowadays, so I'm not going to tell where it actually is. But I had to travel minimum 1 hour and 18 minutes with the train. If I had a car and if the road would be still good, it's about 1 hour with the car, in case of whatever happens, who knows. And there was then the assembly house building. It was a public building in a good location where we could easily meet. We did meet there X times by the military, and there basically you get then more equipment, more ammunition, more your vehicles and all that good stuff, you know, and then you actually are functional. So to get there, you are on your own basically. Of course, I had to travel through Bern, I can say that, the capital city, and there that was a big knot in the middle where most travel through, and of course others would have their full magazine as well. But still, for me, how I did back then, first I got me more ammunition without the can. That was all legal, we could have that. You just need to organize it. And I did also organize more magazine, those 24 round magazine, and also 30 round magazines for the LMG did fit, so I got that. So I had quite good equipment back then. I would have had enough ammunition, enough magazines for that assault rifle, for that Sturmgewehr, to get by, and even could help other people out too if they run out of ammunition. That's just because I did that for me, with my own time, with my own money and planning. On the other side, I always did believe in handguns as well, so I got me back then a SIG 226. That is long time ago, again towards the end of the Cold War, and that was back then on the pinnacle with the 15 round magazine, and I got me that, spare magazine, holster, ammunition and so on, but also smaller items like flashlights and things like that, real correct knives and things like that. The military equipment is often not too good in Switzerland at all. We see that with the latest adaptation of the SIG 320 as a new pistol, but that is a different matter. I made a different video for that. So anyway, what counts, and that is also for the US people or worldwide for that matter, you need to look for yourself. You cannot depend on other people, how much they give to you, how much they care about you, what equipment, blah blah blah. You need to look for yourself with your own time, with your own money, with your getting your own equipment, train with it, be ready. Because if you don't do that and bad thing happen, you're gonna be the first victim. So that's the lesson out of this, and that is the biggest point of this video.